good. I have a stream showing. Help.
You wanna know the truth? I took your tampon pad things and put them in my armpits.
Why?
So when I was sweating, I wouldn't seep through my shirt.
Are you serious?
I see all the commercials about how good the moisture hold is.
Oh my god, you're serious?
Yeah, it's revolutionary. Guys need these.
That is, I guess, a hack for guys.
Yeah.
Wow, baby.
I'm gonna do 10 hacks that you can do to take advantage of all the shit your girlfriend brings to your house. That's pretty funny, right?
Well, babe, we made it to 3 years.
I know.
Are you happy?
Yeah, it's like, what? We did this in my video. It's like 1.5 million minutes.
That's a long time.
1.5555798.27 million minutes?
All I know is we've spent a lot of time together. Well, hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you guys know, my name is Angelique, and I am joined with my boyfriend.
What's up? I'm Sawyer.
Sawyer. For the last 3 years, we have been together, and there has never been a dull moment.
No, it hasn't. We've been together 3 years today, so it's Friday. Our anniversary is the 11th, for anyone that doesn't know. But yeah, 3 years today. It's quite nuts.
So do you want to know like the truth about surviving like in a long-term relationship?
Well, I mean, do I want to know or do I want to share it? Because I'm the one who's here.
Well, for me, the truth about it, it's amazing. Like, I personally really enjoy being in a relationship.
Yeah.
Because I get to spend every minute with my best friend.
Yeah.
And not many people can say that. So like for the last 3 years, I've spent almost literally every minute with you. I know it's cheesy, but I get to spend it with you, the dogs, and we have a beautiful life together.
It's a challenge, but it's very worth it.
There's ups and there's downs.
But roller coasters have those too, and they're a lot of fun.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
So,
like, there's good and there's bad, but without that, I wouldn't know who you are as a person. You wouldn't know who I am. There's like nobody else I'd want to share the good and the bad with. So,
yeah, me neither.
So that's the truth about a long-term relationship, in my opinion. There's good and the bad, but you get to spend it with the person you want to. You're welcome. I know it's cheesy, but I wanted to say it.
It's like a little prelude to the video.
Yeah,
it's like a little cute little bit.
Okay. My next thought for this video is like advice, because a lot of people have been asking me like, how do you survive in a long-term relationship? So I thought we could maybe like share a few things.
We've got some advice over our years.
My first one is communication. Communication is a big thing in our relationship. I personally struggle with it. I'm not great with communicating. I like to hold things in until I explode, and I literally will shut down until he can pull it out of me.
You're like a firecracker.
Yeah, the good thing about that is I have communicated that I struggle with that, and you know that, so you're willing to accept it and help me work on it.
I think communication is super important because, like, to me, like, communication isn't always like a bad thing or an awkward thing. Like, if you're constantly up to date with your communication, then you can never walk into that situation of we need to talk. You've already like updated. So I mean, like, I just like it because there's no like paranoia. Well, I never have to come home and be distracted with something that's been built up in someone's mind because we communicated throughout the day. So if there's a problem, like, it was usually handled, or at least I try to always make sure it's handled.
Anyway, communication. Do you have any advice? I know I'm kind of springing this on you. I have a few more, but I thought I'd maybe ask you.
I would say make sure that you're with someone that you enjoy spending time with. And I don't mean like you like them, I mean like enjoy spending time with. A huge part of my life, and the reason I don't have a ton of really close friends, is I'm not the type of person that when I'm in a room with someone, I don't feel a need to talk to them. A lot of like my closest friends, we've always just sat in the rooms together quietly and worked or written and done our own thing, but being together is something I enjoy. And I feel that with you, but I'm also attracted to you. So that's like a really good little like combination of things there.
I don't feel awkward in silence with you. Like, we can sit, I mean, we sit in the house all day together working, but it's never awkward if there's silence. There shouldn't be.
Silence is normal if you want to be in it for a very long time.
Yeah.
90 years of someone talking to you just sounds miserable.
There are times I talk a lot and he's like, can you be quiet?
I bought Bose noise canceling headphones.
It helps.
They're very nice.
Another piece of advice that I can give is, I know I titled this video like how to survive in a long-term relationship. You should never really have to survive, and it kind of goes along exactly with what
Never thought of it like that.
Right? I know. When I was writing all my little points down, I was like, you shouldn't have to survive. It should be work, because a relationship is work and there's time and effort that needs to go into it. You should never really have to survive in a relationship. And if you ever feel like you're surviving and there's a part of you that doesn't want to be there, listen to that information and listen to your gut. Why are you laughing?
Well, no, you're a girl. You look at it one way. Well, I look at it like a very more, not negative, but like real world, not so like peaches and cream. When I look at a relationship, I at all moments realize if I no longer want to be with you, I can leave.
Right. That's
and
what
if at any time you choose to not want to be with me, you can leave. Most people don't feel that, so they feel feel either trapped or stuck, I'm always like, if I ever don't want to be with you anymore, I won't. And that a lot of people are like, oh, that's so harsh, and it's
No,
not.
it's the reality
If you take
of it.
care of your personal happiness and then you're happy, then you have the ability to like share happiness with other people. But if you're unhappy, looking to get someone else to give you their happiness,
It's never gonna work.
well, if it doesn't work, you're gonna resent them.
And I guess that's what I mean by you shouldn't have to survive. It is a choice.
Do what you need to do to be happy.
You should want to be there.
'Cause
Anyway,
you can leave. There's tons of people out there.
there's
There's
lot
Tinder.
of
I mean, you
people.
got apps now, okay?
I know this is like very obvious, but honesty. You know, I feel like obviously honesty is a big part of it, because if you're not honest with your partner, you shouldn't be in a relationship. I don't know. That's how I personally look at it. Like, honesty is a big thing, and I told him that since day one. We've been very open with each other through our whole last 3 years, and some of it's hard and some of it's not easy. Honesty is the best policy, and it's such a cheesy saying.
I knew you were gonna say it.
I know, but I think it's so true. And especially in relationships, when you're choosing to spend your life with somebody, I personally couldn't live with like not telling you something. It would eat me alive. I know that's been a big thing and my thing I ask of you.
I'm pretty sure
is
that's-
honesty.
Honesty is important, but you don't have to offer up shit that you shouldn't say.
Huh?
Just saying. If you were to get a black eye and you were to look at me crying and go, does it look that bad? I would tell you no.
Oh.
Exactly. So
I know
honesty
it
is
does.
important.
He does it with my outfits. I'm like,
Is
does
that
this look
fair
cute?
enough?
And he's like, yes.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. Do you have anything else you would like to add to advice? I know you already gave.
Don't be looking to get into a relationship. Go
Fine.
have fun and then meet a girl who forces you into one.
Like I did.
Not forces you, but makes
Just
you want to
kidding.
be
It was
in one.
not, as I say, it was not
I
my
chased
idea.
you, but I definitely wasn't looking for a relationship. Then I
No.
found you and I was like, oh, I gotta see this one through. Wait for that.
My next piece of advice is to never stop learning, and never stop learning about your partner. Something that we've done is like, especially like through all of our traveling, is we've learned a ton about each other, how to travel with each other, how to work with each other while traveling, and all these random things. But I just think it's important to never stop learning and never stop pushing yourself in your relationship.
I think it's really important to never start learning about yourself. If your partner starts learning about themselves and becoming enlightened and a better person, and you're still some schmuck who's like just greasy on the couch,
It's not gonna work out. That is the advice portion of my video. I don't know if any of that was helpful.
we're still in a relationship. You can like take the advice knowing that it hasn't been bad yet. Might want to keep checking back on the channel
We'll let
to
you
make
know if
sure that
anything
it's still
changes.
working. But as long as we're still together, like, hey, take the advice. It might work.
Can't hurt, you never know. Okay, my next little part is some Q&As. I know we did a Q&A on his channel, and his is more funny and cute and quirky. I have some questions as well, and we're gonna answer that for you now. How have you guys kept such a strong relationship over the years?
By luck, to be honest. At some point, I mean, if you do everything that we recommended in a relationship, like, you know, they still might not work out. We did all that. We put our work in. We tried to be there for each other. We tried to also still grow on our own, and like, it just happened to work out. We're just happened to still be together.
I like being around him, and he likes being around me, and together we're still in a relationship. What is something to watch out for or to be careful of when deciding to move in with your boyfriend and or girlfriend? A little piece of advice: if you have any concerns or questions or anything, ask him before you move in, just in case there's something that is like a red flag or is like a no-go. You will know beforehand. Just kind of feel like when deciding to move in with somebody, you will just know when the time is right. I know that sounds cliche.
I wouldn't recommend ever doing it for money reasons.
No.
Because then when you're sick of each other, you're still gonna be there for money reasons, and that could ultimately not be as fun as you might lead into thinking it will be.
I felt like when we made that decision, we just knew.
Well, you're ready. You
yeah.
lived at my house for like 2 years every single day, and I
was there
refused to
anyway.
drive all the way to yours every night, so.
Yeah, we just knew that was our next step,
Yeah.
and we made the choice,
Yeah,
and
it
we
worked
talked
out.
about it, and we did it.
Yep.
So just listen to your gut, ask the right questions, do it if you want to. When will you go back to Bali? Probably soon. And the
Yeah.
second part to her question was, and will we vlog our wedding? Well,
I don't know, man. I don't even I
really?
don't even like vlogging going to
Okay.
get ice cream anymore.
I would probably say we won't
I'd make a film about
vlog
it.
Yeah, I think we'd actually.
Or I'd hire one of my talented ass friends to make a film
That's what
about
I meant.
it. so
I
can
think
just-
we'll definitely document it. Obviously, I would like to have that footage. If there is a wedding, I don't know if there is.
I will have a camera as well.
Okay, there'll be a camera there if there's a wedding.
photo op.
Okay, I guess we're alluding to a wedding. Ah, you love me
You
that
live
much?
here.
You live here. Do you have any advice on long distance relationships?
Shit's hard.
Yes.
Yeah, just don't do it.
Long distance is really hard. I feel like every situation is different. You will know if you guys are able to do it or not. Listen to your gut.
Yeah, it's hard. If you're not going to live in the same place in like 3 months, you could be the anomaly that makes it through. But like, I wouldn't do it. That's gnarly.
Basically, everything we gave in the advice goes along with this. Communication, honesty. Long distance is hard. Next one is, how do you stay motivated to be fit? I'm tying this into relationships by, it's definitely hard if the other person isn't motivated to be fit. That's why like when we decided to make this like change at the beginning of the summer, like doing the whole P90X thing, it's a lot easier to be motivated because we're both doing it and we're doing it together, so we motivate each other. Either get your partner motivated to be fit and or put yourself first and make it happen for yourself.
I mean, motivation is just, why do you want to be fit? I want to be fit so I can like do things that require being fit. Like I surf like 4 times a week, I ride a motorcycle, and I'm in photos. I have tons of motivators to stay fit. And then on top of, I'm only 27. I want to be more in shape at 50 than I was at 21.
I guess another motivator for me, I like the way I feel when I work out, and that's not physically, that's mentally. I actually feel better when I work out. So I've learned that I like working out, and I have to feel better about myself mentally and physically. How do you keep the spark alive in a relationship?
How do you keep the spark alive in anything? You keep trying new things, you keep experiencing new things. I say this all the time. You focus not about the end goal, you focus about the process. Fall in love with the process of anything, and you'll always be successful at it, and what you make will always be beautiful. And I fell in love with the process of loving you.
So fun. I feel like
it's easy to keep it new.
But that's it. That is the Q&A. That's some advice. I hope it helps.
How to survive
a
relationship, 3 years.
It is our 3-year anniversary, and I love you.
I love you.
And we'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Love you guys. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. I love y'all. Bye.
Bye.